Hey guys, what's going on? So today we're going to be working on getting your hip mobility better. It's going to be a quick and easy fix. It's not going to be very permanent, but however, if you are having current problems with your hip mobility during your squats, this is going to help tremendously. We're going to start off right here with the foam roller. All we're trying to do is roll out the quads because the quads are going to be the first thing that restrict the hip motion of extension. So this is definitely something we want to do. What you're noticing is I'm moving around a little bit. I want you to pretty much find a tension spot on your quad, and I want you to hold it there for about 20 to 30 seconds. Once you feel that pain start to dissipate, move to the next tension spot and find that next painful area. These are knots that are causing your muscle to tighten up in an abundance, and you need to get rid of them in order to start mobilizing your hips and everything of that nature. From there, you're gonna go straight to the single-legged quad roll. This one's a really effective one. It singles out the quad and it really helps out a tremendous amount because you're isolating and you're able to rotate your foot either to the left or the right to get the inner or the outer. For my case, it's right in the middle, which is unfortunate, and I'm feeling a lot of tension in the middle. However, if I had a lot of outward tension, I would twist my toes in towards my body to get the roller on the outside of my quad so that I can alleviate that pressure. We're applying the same pressure and the same principles here. 20 to 30 seconds on each tight spot, rolling up and down in order to find the next tight spot in order to take care of it. What I want you to really emphasize on these two predominant ones is that you want to take deep breaths, huge deep breaths for your diaphragm. Let it open up so that you could take in all of the air and let your core relax. Once your core is relaxed, the rest of your limbs should be able to relax freely too. You're going to notice your arms are going to start to get tired. I'm sorry, but honestly, it's worth going through if you're going to totally relax the whole body so that the quad can decompress under the pressure of the roller. Otherwise, you're semi-defeating the purpose of it, and then you're not going to get the full extent of this hip mobilization. So like I said, guys, take huge deep breaths through the diaphragm. Let yourself sink into the roller. It's going to be your best bet at opening up your quads and your hips. Right here, we're going straight into a next one. This is going to be the first one for the hips. And all I want you to do is focus on driving your hips down towards the floor. We pretty much had the front leg at about a 45-degree angle and the back leg was at a 90-degree angle. Now we flip the table, the 90 is in the front, the 45 is in the back. This way we open up that back hip and stretch the hell out of it. You'll also notice I'm keeping myself nice and upright. By doing this, I'm allowing my hips to open even more because if I were to lean in under the pressure, I wouldn't be opening my hips. If anything, I'd be helping with closing them, and you might feel some cramping in that front leg from doing that. So I advise sitting up straight and driving your hips down towards the ground, not just forward, but down towards the ground so that they open up nice and wide. This is going to be pretty painful, so try to ease your way into it. And remember, guys, don't force any of these stretches. Go nice and slowly, take deep breaths so that you can sink into the stretches. That's one crucial thing. For this next part right here, what we're going to be doing is grabbing the toe and pulling it towards our body. This is stretching out the quad yet again, but also the little lower half of the hip flexors. So right here, you're just leaning into it, opening up all the quad, opening up the hip flexors with it, and this is going to really benefit you with getting that extensibility as well, just in general, because you're opening up that whole entire front complex, allowing it to breathe, allowing it to open up. I mean, that's the biggest thing that I see with squats, guys. You guys are so leg and knee dominant that you're not allowing your hips to do any motion. Take some of the tension out of your quads, take some of the tension out of your hips, and I promise you, your glutes are going to fire a lot more when you're squatting, and you're going to get a lot better results with it. You're going to get a lot heavier weight up there too if you are trying to put on some weight. And this will help a tremendous amount just to put in the beginning of like a leg day routine. Okay guys, so this is the finisher right here. Pretty much what you're going to be doing is getting on all fours, driving your knee into the wall behind you, just one of them, and having your toe facing upward. What you're going to do now from there is wrap your other leg around and bring it up so you make a nice 90-degree angle. Start pushing down through that front heel to bring your hips back towards the wall and keeping yourself nice upright just like so. What you're going to notice is a lot of tension is going to be in that quad, a lot of tension is going to be in that front hip, restricting you from even staying up. So really work on this one. If you can't get all the way snug against the wall like I can, try to bring your knee a little bit further away from the wall and don't exclude this one just because of that. Work on it. But guys, like I said before, there's going to be a blog post on this, so check up on our website, and we're going to be having that up there for you guys shortly. So, as always, take it easy, my friends.